It is the beginning of May, but for racing fans, today has a spring feeling about it. What a great afternoon of racing and sport we have for you on 10 today. The Derby in Adelaide, Kings High and Barlandy go at it once again. In Brisbane, the mighty Kiwi galloper Our Poetic Prince will be on show as he makes his way towards the $3 million mark. And in Melbourne, the jumping season is in full swing, with the best hurdlers and chasers in action. Plus, a wrap-up of all this morning's international sporting results and the scores and stories behind today's big matches in the VFL. Stay with us for an afternoon of excitement from Flemington on 10.
Sir Midas is going to him, won't get...
And good afternoon and welcome to Flemington on an absolutely ideal day for what should be a great day of racing, not only in Victoria, but particularly in Brisbane and in Adelaide, where it's Derby Day, Kings High against Barlandy. Weather today, expected top 18. They're saying a shower or two. I'm not sure where it'll come from because it's perfect at the moment. Currently 15 degrees and the track is officially dead at this stage. We should see some great racing at Flemington as we check the scratchings for today's meeting here at Flemington. And in the first takeout, number 10, Gold Icon. Race 2, take out 1 Heavy Harry and 6 Joma Special. The third race, the steeple is clear. In the fourth, take out 9 Sound Gold. Race 5, the Metric Mile, take out 5 Voltage and 8 Century Judge. In race 6, number 11, Angel Heart. Race 7, the Straight 6, 1 Jet Fighter running in Adelaide today, 2 Crush, 16 Rigadoon and 18 Red Luster. And in the final event on the program, the Original Recipe Handicap, a big Kentucky Fried Day, number 14, Listerfield Lover. In Sydney today, it's a heavy track there, racing at Randwick as we check the scratchings for the big card there. And in the first, take out 3 Ras Magic and 10 Sterling Mark. Race 2, number 3, Mint Machine. Race 3, number 3, Zamoff is out. Race 4 is clear. Race 5, 1 Lady Antonio and 3 Whiff. Race 6 is clear. In race 7, number 5, Regal Hussey. And the final event is clear of scratchings at Randwick. Morfordville in Adelaide today, Group 1 Derby, 3 other group races, and the track is good. Race 1, 3 Slasher Jack and 4 Mr Casual are out. Races 2 and 3 are clear. The South Australian Stakes Race 4 take out 6 Tango Master running here at Flemington and 12 My River Girl. Race 5, number 11, Lady Morella is scratched. Race 6, the West End Stakes take out 4 and 13. In race 7, the South Australian Derby take out 7 Imperial Salute. And in race 8, take out 17 and 22. Eagle Farm today. The track is good and we will be telecasting the final 5 races from Eagle Farm, starting with our Poetic Princess race, and that race is clear of scratchings. Race 6, the Queensland Guineas take out 8 Merimbula Bay, an important scratching, 20 Shining Wind, 21 Cross Purpose and 22 Irish Lancer. Race number 7 take out the Emergencies, 15, 16, 17 and 18. Race number 8 take out the Emergencies, 15, 16, 17 and 18. And in the final event take out 15, 22, 23 and 24. Absolutely brilliant day here at Flemington, and I know that Keith Hillier is looking forward to our poet. Darren Gauci in Adelaide, Michael Clark in Melbourne. Will Clark bridge the gap today? 65-63. Greg Hall, Harry White, Stephen King and John Didham having a great battle themselves in the apprenticeship battle there for the #1 under-21 rider for the season. The best book today, I think, Harry White and Michael Clark. Firstly, Michael, Laughing Mary, Kalahari, Eastern Classic, Dalray Bay, Ceresis and Nightbeat. Some great rides there. Maybe he'll go past Gauci today. Harry White, Flame of Bengal, Kashmir King, English Charm, Bronze Knight, Pressman's Choice. They're the 2 to follow, Michael Clark and Harry White. I wonder...
Five in the straight, and they're racing. Race number 1 at Flemington. One of the best horses to leave the starting stalls was Surveillance, and Orchestra Man hunted up with 2 Puntal as they jumped the first, and Dashing Greg out wider. Still there behind them, there's one down over the first. Mighty Shane has lost his rider over the first jump. They come down to approach the second one. Dashing Greg gets over it just clear. Dashing Greg in front. They're getting up on the inside. Sharp as to be second. Surveillance has settled well. Followed by Palatinsky settling 4th, and still there was 5th. They were followed by Royal Table, Orchestra Man, Our Orphan, Toko was out very wide. As they come down the jump, the third one down the straight, and Dashing Greg has got over it just in front. A muddling pace. Surveillance the top weight in second position. They were followed by Palatinsky. Over on the inside was Sharp As, wants to pull a little bit. A length away then is still there. It put in a bad jump. Toko went up on its outside. They're a length and a half clear from Orchestra Man, followed by 2 Puntal, Our Orphan and Royal Tables 15 lengths away. Surveillance and Dashing Greg jump the next one together. They're 2.5 lengths clear by the winning post of Palatinsky third. 2.5 lengths away in 4th placing was Toko. On the inside was Sharp As, a length and a half to Our Orphan. Then still there. Going around them was the riderless Mighty Shane. It fell at the first. Puntal was next outside Orchestra Man, and 12 lengths away than a Royal Table. It's the 90-1 pop. It's at the tail of the field. They work along by the Mirrabillon side of the track with 2,000 metres to go. Dashing Greg is a half length in front of Surveillance. 2 lengths away was Palatinsky at the next jump. 2 lengths away Toko. On the fence was Sharp As. Then came going around them Our Orphan, still 3 deep though, still there the centre. Orchestra Man the rail, 2 lengths away to Puntal, and about 8 lengths away Royal Table. By the 1,700 metres point, Dashing Greg is jumping okay and leads about 3/4 of a length to Surveillance. A length and a half away, Palatinsky's had good cover and jumping pretty well. The riderless Mighty Shane a half length behind him, about 3 lengths away than a Toko. Over on the inside was Sharp As, followed by Orchestra Man inside, still there. Our Orphan never been on the track, a length away to Puntal, shaken up, and 12 lengths away Royal Table. Along the back of the track though, the 2 leaders are jumping pretty well, so too is the 3rd horse Palatinsky. It's Dashing Greg inside Surveillance, a length and a half Palatinsky at the 1,200. There's 6 lengths clear. Sharp As was in 4th placing. Then Toko, Our Orphan starting to make up ground. Orchestra Man scrubbed up on the fence, 2 lengths to still there, not going all that well. 5 lengths to Puntal, and a huge break then a Royal Table. Inside the 1,000 metre point, the riderless horses moved up on the outside of Dashing Greg. Surveillance might have got slightly interfered with, and now Palatinsky got the gap. Palatinsky races up to the 2, but immediately got a check and dropped back a length or so. It's Surveillance on the outside of Dashing Greg. They're starting to really pack up. Our Orphan, Sharp As run on well. Palatinsky on the fence, and they were followed by still there Orchestra Man. Many chances running to the turn. They got 600 metres to go in the hurdle. 2 jumps to negotiate. Coming up to the top of the straight, it's Dashing Greg in front of Surveillance. The riderless horse in front of them. Here's Our Orphan, 4 wide. Sharp As 3 deep. Palatinsky going for a run on the fence, and then still there Orchestra Man. Running down to the second last, and Sharp As took over. Sharp As has taken the lead from Surveillance. Our Orphan battling back. Dashing Greg can't go on, neither can Palatinsky. It's Sharp As in front, switches to the inside of the riderless horse. He's got over 2.5 lengths in front. Our Orphan is starting to make a charge at him. Sharp As 2 in front. Our Orphan switch back to the fence from Palatinsky, but Sharp As is going to win. Sharp As about a half length behind the riderless horse, wins about 3 lengths. Second, Our Orphan, third Palatinsky, and then Surveillance. A fair gap in the race is still there. Then Toko, Orchestra Man, Dashing Greg and Tapuddle knocked up, and Royal Table must have been pulled up.
And I can tell you that Jamie Evans was slightly winded. He lay on the ground for a little while, but then he got up and was helped by one of the attendants down there, and I presume that he's you know, not too bad for those people who'd be very anxious to know how Jamie is. That was a pretty good effort, because Sharp As was certainly not jumping that well in the...
The win and 85 cents a place. Roger Booth, the winning jockey there. Number 6, Our Orphan at 110, 8 Palatinsky at 85, Quinella 9.50, and the trifecta dividend on the first race, $68.10. Running late in Sydney today, the first race in Randwick due to go at 12.25. Light Before Dawn, away they go. Light Before Dawn drew barrier number 6. We're still waiting for some audio at the moment from Sydney, and hopefully it'll come up shortly. Light Before Dawn is the dark blue, white diamond, pale blue sleeves and cap. And it looks as if it's certainly in the leading division there. We're hoping to get Ian Craig at a moment. 90 cents Light Before Dawn, and it looks like it might be in front at the moment, about a half a length in front. Should have learned the colours before this race. Far away at the moment, but it looks like it's Light Before Dawn in front with the dark blue, white diamond, pale blue sleeves and cap. It's the horse paying 90 cents for a win. We do apologise, we have no audio at this stage from Sydney. This is the opening race on the program. Light Before Dawn straightens up in front. Now, a horse on the outside has got green sleeves and white cap. We'll try and find out. It could be Brazen Step. No, Keith seems to think it might be In Power. We've got to check on this. Light Before Dawn's under pressure anyway. Horse on the outside, I'm not sure if it is Brazen Step. Number 11 looks to have it covered anyway, but I have to apologise for this. I think it might be Brazen Step. It is. I think it's number 11 is going on to win from Light Before Dawn, and third we've got to check. I do apologise for that. We had no control over that, but I hope we're right. I hope it might be number 11, Brazen Step, getting the money in the first race on the program. And Graham tells us number 8, Miss Yavana, might be in third placing. So absolutely unofficially, 11, 2 and 8 on the first race on the program in Sydney today at Randwick. Not sure why we didn't get Ian there, but now past the post, 11, 2, 8. That's unofficial at this stage, but hopefully.
Early last month, and then at his last start ran second to Top Bonus
The way Taranui jumped fairly. Sarai was slow to begin, so too was Zoom Cloud, and for that matter Sir Zamazan and Gambler's Prayer easily beaten for speed. Military Playboy has worked to the lead at the 1400 and led by a length now to Sandscourt, running up to second. Reflected Glory is up there running nicely third. Over on the inside, Self-Centred 2 lengths, then came Raining Aces. They were followed back along the inside by Shastri. Gambler's Prayer's made a move around the field 3 deep. Then Taranui buried away inside just a Wally from Sarai, Baron Kingsky, Zoom Cloud, Sir Zamazan is absolute. Racing down to the 1,000-metre mark on the side, and Sandscourt is testing Military Playboy. They're 2 in front now. Reflected Glory third. Self-Centred fourth, the rail, and then Raining Aces biding its time inside Gambler's Prayer from Shastri. Next over on the outside of it there is Taranui, and there's another one moving around the outside in turn. Just behind that group came Baron Kingsky, just a Wally, the one that was up deep. Then Sarai, and further back Sir Zamazan, and last of all is Zoom Cloud. Before the turn as they swing to the 600 point, Sandscourt the outside, on the inside shading at Military Playboy by about a half. In fact, it's kicked down, got a length clear of Sandscourt. Reflected Glory third, if good enough, followed by Self-Centred with the ears scrubbed off. Raining Aces is now moving around the field and comes at a good time, followed by Shastri. Down the outside, Taranui is also joining in, followed by Baron Kingsky, Jaska Wally. Racing to the 200-metre mark now, Military Playboy 2 two in front, but Taranui is after it. Is he a revitalised racehorse, Taranui? He raced up to Military Playboy. Then Reigning Aces, who's struggling to go with him, but Taranui reached the lead close to home, and Taranui wins 2 on end. Taranui gets there by about a long neck to Military Playboy. Reigning Aces probably third. Shastri down the outside, self-centred the rail in a line of 3. They were followed by Reflected Glory, given every chance from Baron Kinsky.
Over the line in Adelaide, Taranui winning for Colin Hayes. What a great season Colin's having once again. And David Tootle, the jockey. Unofficially second, 9 Military Playboy, and maybe Reigning Aces third. So in Adelaide, 1, 9 and 2. That Quinella was $14.35. The trifecta $67 for Taranui, $270 at 80. Military Playboy $135. Reigning Aces $70. Sydney Race 1. Brazen Step $195 and $65. Light Before Dawn $70. Miss Uvana $315. Quinella $230. Trifecta $119.10. Dan Malicki, your caller for the second. Des Spain adding his comments as we join Dan.
Thanks very much, Bruce. Coachman's Chill. I like the look of him, Des. He ran fourth at Hamilton, missed a start 3 lengths that day. What's your opinion?
Well, I suppose you've got to go for Shaka Ruler. Louise Bonella taking the 3 off, and they're ready to jump.
Shaka Ruler, saddlecloth number 2, drawn barrier number 3, and they're off and racing. It jumped away pretty well, Shaka Ruler, about third best to begin. Regis Pont was one of the best out. It's in search for the lead in the early part of the race. Getting away fairly well also was Flame of Bengal. Shaka Ruler going up towards the outside, or towards the lead, was Laughing Mary. It'll settle second. Flame of Bengal was third. Tango Master next, followed by Shaka Ruler. Got a slight check. Mighty Snob around it. Coachman's Chill was next from Mentats Girl, about 2.5 lengths away. 2 Upsa Daisy, Tribune Mazzala, Zabeel getting well out of its ground, and Drumming was a mile back. It's about 15 lengths off the lead. Regis Pont in front, though, leads a length and a quarter by the 800 metres mark. Laughing Mary was second, followed by Flame of Bengal. Inside Tango Master. Coachman still is starting to chase now, and around them was Mighty Snob. Further back in the field was Mentats Girl as they run towards the home turn. Well back was Zabeel, hard ridden, and they were followed well back behind them by Drumming as they come around the turn from Upsa Daisy. They've got about 500 metres to go. Regis Pont's about a half length in front, and second placing Laughing Mary, followed by Tango Master, Flame of Bengal. Coachman's Chill taken to the middle of the track, followed by Shaka Ruler. Mentats Girl running on fairly well. Down towards the 300, Laughing Mary went to the front. Tango Master comes out after it. Regis Pont gone, then Flame of Bengal. Coachman's Chill battling on. Zabeel's made up ground. It's Laughing Mary in front of Tango Master, and now Coachman's Chill running on hard, and Zabeel getting through in the centre. Tango Master in front, Flame of Bengal coming hard with Coachman's Chill, but Tango Master will win. Tango Master first, beat Coachman's Chill. Good go for third placing Laughing Mary and Drumming. It was a huge run, and by far the biggest run in the race. Last on the corner. It's at a photo for third with Laughing Mary, then Flame of Bengal, Zabeel, Regis Pont, Tribune Masala, Upsa Daisy, Flash Planet, Never a Chance, then Mighty Snob, Mentats Girl, and the last 2 in. Shaka Ruler jumped all right, but that was the best it did in the race, and the last horse over the post was Skipper's Folly.
Well, Tango Master last into the mounting yard, but going to be first back, that's for sure.
That Master 205 and 85 off a wide draw today. Doesn't like to go inside horses. Remember that next time. Coachman's Chill 115, Laughing Mary 90, Quinella 10.15, Running Double 10.20, Trifecta $82. We look at the selections for race 3. At 65 cents as they go away in Sydney is horse number 4, Hidden Rhythm, white, red diamond, yellow taken
by Bay Tree on the outer, improving her position over River Piper, and further back in the field is Gallery Star in company with Wedding Feast. Rave Report almost joined by Bay Tree as they race towards the 1600. Hidden Rhythm third on the rail. Racing fourth is River Piper, followed a length further back and pulling hard by Gallery Star and Wedding Feast likewise. They crawl into the back of the course and head down towards the 1400, and the leader is Rave Report, about a half length on Bay Tree. Hidden Rhythm inside of River Piper, 2 lengths to Gallery Star, pulling his head off, and about 3/4 on his inside. Wedding Feast almost in pairs going down the back, approaching the 1200, and Carmody has Rave Report under a strong hold. It's about a half length on Bay Tree. The favourite third nestled away nicely, Hidden Rhythm. Now Rave Report, the boy on Rave Report, the outside Gallery Star, had to let let him have rein, and Carmody does likewise on Rave Report. Now, as they run to the 1,000 metres, Rave Report a length and a half on Gallery Star, Hidden Rhythm third, Bay Tree on the outside, River Piper second last, and nearly a length the Wedding Feast. Rave Report's been the leader from the word go and makes the run over the crossing at the 800, a length on Hidden Rhythm getting closer. Now, on the outside, it's going to be Bay Tree moving up to third, and not travelling well at the moment, Gallery Star. Second last is Wedding Feast, and a length the River Piper. Rave Report, 600 metres to go, only 3/4 of a length to a length on the hot pot Hidden Rhythm. 2.5 to Bay Tree, Wedding Feast, Gallery Star not doing enough, and River Piper last of all as they commence the run around the corner. Hidden Rhythm on the outside, Let Rip by Cavallo, raced up to head off Rave Report, and as they run over the rise at the 300, Hidden Rhythm, a youngster full of potential, raced away from Rave Report, a long margin to Wedding Feast, but at the 200 metres, and Hidden Rhythm more than a length on Rave Report, and 8 lengths to Wedding Feast, but this is the way the short-priced favourites should all win. It's Hidden Rhythm about 4 or 5 lengths on Rave Report, 8 Wedding Feast, and Hidden Rhythm to the line, wins at 4 1/4 lengths. Second, Rave Report, third, Wedding Feast, followed by Gallery Star, Bay Tree, and last was River Piper.
Well, I think that's the case. Hidden Rhythm 80 and 50, Rave Report 140, Wedding Feast no third, Trifecta 38.55 on 457, bit of value there. Quinella 165, and the double $6.75. Now in Melbourne, the update here as we about to join Ron Paps for race 2. Good track in Adelaide. Big races coming up later today include the South Australian Derby of Group 1, a number of other group races, the South Australian Stakes for 2-year-olds, the West End Stakes for the stayers, and the Mackay Stakes, the lead up to the Goodwood Handicap. The favourite here is Silver Dupion, Pink and Silver Diamonds, and Quarter Caps.
Weekend. Ready now. And they're racing a fair start. Dazzle Digger a shade slow. Retroll missed it, and so too for that matter. Coming out slowly is Elite Gambler, and also Silver Now No Speed, Silver Dupion, Prosperous Lady going fast. Dazzle Digger drives up with them. Good God's there. So is El Sotto Voce, and a great clamour for the lead. Todd the Toff was wide around them. Uncle Peter the Bolter on the inside. Sunny Time Girl dives between them. Followed further back in the pack then by Dunyasha, beaten for early speed. Then Retroll getting up on the inside of Flair's Hope, Scorn Trees. Then King Francis followed further back by Pink Chiffon. With it, Mariinsky's a mile back and tailed off the other pair. Silver Now and Elite Gambler coming for home now as they swing. 450 out, and Dazzle Digger puts the pressure on. Good God. Prosperous Lady is on the outside and coming at them 4 deep now. Silver Dupion revs up. Then Sunny Time Girl looking for a split from El Sotto Voce. Dunyasha trying to get through, and down the outside, Todd the Toff. Prosperous Lady went to the leader, Dazzle Digger. El Sotto Voce gets a run. Silver Dupion's gone. And down on the inside is Good God battling back, and here's King Francis out of the pack, storming home. El Sotto Voce the leader. King Francis the big fellow, he's coming. He's going to get there just a shade too late. And El Sotto Voce's won from King Francis. Dazzle Digger might be third a breath in front of Good God. They were followed by Sunny Time Girl and Prosperous Lady. Then Dashasha out wide on the track. Danasha finishing pretty well with Retroll, the newcomer. A nice run. They were followed then by back in behind.
Well, John Hawkes missed out on the first in Adelaide with a favourite, but he got there in the second. El Sotto Voce ridden by Peter Shepherd. Second, 12. King Francis finishing well. Maybe 8 Dazzle Digger for third. 5, 12 and a photo in Morphettville, race number 2. The winner at 4.30 and 125. King Francis $17 for the place. Dazzle Digger $7.25. A huge trifecta, $8,717.15. Correct weight in Adelaide. And Quinella $444.25. So big dividends there for 5, 12 and 8. Now the result of Melbourne race 2, the previous race here in Melbourne, the winner was Tango Master. And race number 3, the steeplechase.
The Kentucky Nugget steeplechase, and they're all set to go. Full field of 12 running. Light will flash on the left-hand side of the starting stalls or the right-hand side of the screen. There it is, and they're racing. They jump 17 fences, one about 100 metres after the start. And look at the grey Naples Gym. Looks like at the crack of the course. It's just in front of Trainery as they approach the first one. Questland in control are up running 3rd and 4th. Contract, Belvery were all up there. Just Return got back with Sayuga, Tidal River, Wainui. It's a 12-year-old, Wildara. And Blondo went back to the tail end of the field. They work into the straight. They jump 5 down the lane. And Naples Gym has raced out about 4 lengths clear. Naples Gym in front. In control and second placing. Belvery saved ground, got up on the inside. Trainery 3 off the fence. They were followed by Questland Racing 5th, Just Return next, followed by Contract. Wainui Sayuga, 2 lengths to Blondo. Wildara well back with Tidal River. Well, Naples Gems in front. Naples Gems about 4 lengths clear. In second placing was In Control. Now Trainery goes up on the outside to be third. The leader getting further away. Comes to the next one about 8 lengths clear. So the pace is pretty good. Questland moved up on the outside to be in second placing as they come to the last of 5 in the lane. And Naples Gem, the grey, approaches it. Got over it okay. It's about 10 lengths clear. Now Questland goes to a clear second. About 2.5 lengths away In Control, followed by Contract and Trainery buried in that pack. Belvery next and Wainui, a 12-year-old, going around the outside. He's had 11 steeplechase wins in his career. 4 of them have been at Flemington. Then Just Return on the rails. Blondo went back to the tail with Tidal River and Wildara. Naples Gem in front, going all right. At this stage, at least, it's about 10 lengths in front, probably more than Questland. In third placing was In Control as they come to the next one, and they were followed by Contract. Belvery, Just Return, lost the rider. Just Return lost the rider. Now Belvery's up running 5th. Naples Gems 20 lengths in front. Wainui went up on the outside of Contract, and they were followed by Sayuga, Trainery, Wildara, Blondo and Tidal River. He ran 5th in last year's Grand National behind Derry Donald at the tail. Naples Gem is a mile in front as they go past the 1400 metres sign. It leads by about 25 lengths. Questland was in second placing. Now In Control getting a move on. It's shaken up. Contract was next, and then Belvery as they race onto the steeplechase course. Wainui next, and they were followed by Wildara, whose only win from 39 starts was the 1400 metre maiden at Albury. Blondo was still third last, and Tidal River 5 lengths away. Well, Naples Gem is about half a furlong in front. It leads by about 20 lengths. Questland's in second placing. The binoculars won't even cover the distance between first and second. And third placing Trainery, In Control 4th, about 2 lengths away than a Belvery running 5th. Then came Sayuga, followed well back behind those by Blondo under the whip. Wildara, Tidal River's a mile back. Well, Naples Gem, as they run by the 1,000-metre point, 4 fences to get over. He's still about 20 lengths in front. The grey looks like Lekaka the course. Trainery second, Questland third, about 8 lengths away. Belvery, In Control, Wildara, Wainui, Sayuga. And well back was Blondo, followed by Contract and Tidal River. Just Return lost the rider at the 1600. Naples Gem, he's starting to shorten stride, about 12 lengths in front. Trainery starting to chase. Questland was back on the inside as they run to the second last. The leader got over it okay, 10 in front. Trainery second, and they were followed by Sayuga. Questland was next, Belvery under the whip. Blondo's made up some ground from Contract. In Control under a lot of pressure. Wainui, Wildara, Tidal River. Will they get the Naples Gem at the top of the straight? 500 to go. Trainery raced up to take the lead from Sayuga. Naples Gem gone. Belvery runs on as they run to the last. Sayuga, Trainery together. They've got over it about 4 in front of Belvery. Naples Gem has stopped to a walk. Derry running on fairly well was Blondo. It's Sayuga about a length in front. Trainery out wider. Sayuga on the inside. Trainery and Laurie Poltridge come at it. Trainery again gets to the front from Sayuga. Trainery finishing a bit the better. It's just in front. Sayuga fights back on the inside from Belvery. Trainery in front of Sayuga. They hit the line. Trainery won it. Trainery beat Sayuga and Belvery. Fourth home was Blondo. Then came In Control, Questland, Wildara. Well back Contract, Wainui. Naples Gem gave a great sight. And Tidal River ran last, and we lost one along the way. Just Return. The horse is certainly okay.
And so is Daryl Cannon. He just got his breath back over there at about the 9 furlong mark, and he's okay as far as I could ascertain.
Almost set to go in Sydney at Randwick. Ian Craig, your caller. And the favourites here are Serine, number 2, and Solar Circle, number 5. Serine in the Cummings green and gold diagonal. Solar Circle in the Robert Sangster colours, and they're set to go.
Serine, the popular pick from the Bart Cummings stable. Classic Tempo sitting back a shade and tending to upset Direct Sale. Anyway, they're racing. Nice level start too, and one of the best to begin. Razor Million. Away well was Hunting Call, and Carrioy Flash out pretty wide, and Direct Sale's not far back, and Classic Tempo and Win Zone improve. Sir Ryder's not all that far away, and then at the head of the others on the outside, Whispering Drum, followed by Dalmite, and then comes on the inside Perfect Future. Back to second last Solar Circle, and Mr. Healthland's last, but starting to make ground as they race along past the 1200, and Razor Million about a neck. Classic Tempo Tempo second, a length Sir Ryan. Third, Quarter Bit Deep, Wind Zone in the centre. And back on the inside next as they run down the side, Hunting Call, a length Carrioy Flash. It's wide, racing in the middle, Direct Sail and Solar Circle on the rail. And then Mr. Healthlands, followed by Perfect Future. Second last being Whispering Drum at a length, the Delmite. 800 out now, and Classic Tempo goes to a clear-cut lead by the best part of a length on Razor Million. The favourite third is Sir Ryan, and then comes on the inside Hunting Call over Direct Sail, Wind Zone. Carrioy Flash out wide, one Solar Circle, 1.5 Delmite, and then Perfect Future, Whispering Drum written along second last, and 3 to Mr. Healthlands dropping out of it. Classic Tempo a length and a half on Sir Ryan going to second as they swing the corner. Razor Million third on the inside, and then comes at the head of the others Direct Sail and Solar Circle pulled to the outside. Over the right.